Now my kitchen is smoking out, but I want it to be smoking out because I'm going into my turf. I have some wonderful steaks from Linz, and I'm getting some oil smoking hot. It has to be smoking hot to get these steaks perfectly seared. So this is what you want. You want, when you put your hand here, you start to feel that heat coming off. Nice iron pan, a cast iron pan if you have one, and you get that perfect sear on steaks. So I'm just going to take it off just a bit because I have to do a nice spice rub. This steak is what they call, I think, yeah, this is the mother of all steaks. This is the filet mignon. And it's that nice, succulent, tender piece of beef that costs a lot of money at the restaurants. But you can pick up some reasonably priced steaks at Malabar Farms, and these Linz steaks work perfectly every time for me. So when I'm in the mood for a good steak sometimes, this is it. I have a very simple method, a very simple spice rub that is chili based, that you can't go wrong. Big bold flavors, wonderful steak, and appreciate that lovely beef. So let's get started with how simple this spice rub is. So I have some chili powder. I also have some chipotle that I want to get in there. So you see where I'm going. Those nice, not necessarily hot, but smoky flavors. And I have some smoked paprika as well. 3 simple spices that I just want to get mixed in. For good measure, a nice healthy pinch of salt and pepper. And yeah, all you really want is to make sure that kind of mixed in there and all the spices get to know each other. Before my spice rub hits my steak, important step. You see these beautiful babies from Linz? You want to kind of just pat as dry as you possibly can. Pat dry. If the steak is too wet, too moist, actually it's supposed to be at room temperature. So it should be out of the fridge and getting to room temperature, and you pat as dry as you possibly can. Steak has too much moisture, you won't get that nice sear that you're looking for. Pat dry. I can now get my oil back to get nice and hot while I take my spice rub and get it going on these babies. What I like to do is do a very gentle massage and get it in there. I also like to get it all around the sides. I don't like to leave out the sides. Yeah, I eat all parts of the meat, top, bottom, and sides. So I just kind of like to get the sides coated as well. So many different ways you can do a good steak. Sometimes just doing it simple, stupid is really, really good. My oil is nice and hot and smoking, and all I'm doing is resting these babies. That's the sound you want to hear. When you rest the steak in here, leave it alone. Do not touch it. Don't go and poke around the steak. What's happening here is a perfect sear is taking place. You want no more. For this size, I think this is about an inch and no more than 2 minutes. So you time it, no more than a minute or 2 on this side to get a nice perfect sear. So just after about 2 minutes, that's what you're looking for. That beautiful, nice sear. At this stage, guys, just want to add a little butter now in there. Same thing I kind of did with the lobster, I want to do with the steak, but just while it's on the fire. This is such an important step. Don't let it go by, because it really just kind of keeps the meat moist while cooking. So you give it that nice butter bath. Yeah. If you're a meat lover and this doesn't turn you on, I don't know what will turn you on. From here, it goes into the oven for medium wellish. You don't want it past that. 5 minutes in the oven, 5 to 7 minutes, no longer than 5 to 7 minutes. In an oven about 350 to 375 degrees. And when it comes out, perfect medium filet mignons with my chili rub. Yeah. So you gotta remember, this is hot. But guys, this, see how that sauce got all nice and thick? That butter spice sauce is king. There's nothing like bathing your meat in a nice butter herb sauce. There's nothing like that. Oh my goodness. So all I'm going to do now, guys, it's all about these Linz steaks. These filet mignons are perfectly cooked, medium well. Do not cut them when you take them out of the oven. The juices need to redistribute. You need to just allow it to rest for probably just about, I would say, another 7 to 10 minutes. Allow it to rest before you cut into it. I'm going to give it a little break, and then I'm going to dig into those bad boys. But try the recipe on CopperJoeCaribbean.com, guys.